Okay, so today I think on Tuesday, Saturn, I'm gonna make it. This is a good one coming up. I think Shining the Holy Ark. It is a SEGA exclusive. Let's check it out. This one actually came with a registration card. Check it out, you can win the Virtual Fighter 3 arcade mission. It's not too late to sign up. Looks pretty cool. It's a sweepstake. When does it end? So people out there in the future, March 16, 1998, better send this. You're not too late. Just don't make it. You get yourself a Virtual Fighter 3 arcade machine. Look at it though. This thing freaking looks beautiful. Looks great. Whoever won that, I want to know. Anyways, okay. So here we have Shining Holy Ark. It's exclusive. Looks great. The art looks great. Let's see. Okay. So it says here, okay, so something like here, in the age past, the kingdoms of enrichment. Enrich was a prosperous realm, blessed with the mines of the Desire Mountain Range, rich in precious ore. But this once happy kingdom is known now only as a cursed land. The wealth and success of Enrich, I like the name, Enrich, sow the very seeds of its downfall, attracting shadowy visitors from neighboring lands and unleashing a strange magic from the depths of the earth. Does this sound familiar? I mean, this sounds to me very Lord of the Rings. Kind of like King Under the Mountain, that they dug too deep and released the, what is it? I forget what that's called. Can't believe I forgot the name. You know what I'm talking about. The one that Gandalf says you shall not pass. So very familiar. Some days ago, Arthur, a mercenary, received an urgent summons to appear before the king in the capital of Enrich. Banding together with the renowned conjurer, Fort, and Melody, his apprentice, Arthur set off to do the royal bidding, capturing a renegade ninja by the name Rhodey. The king's men have tracked their quarry to Desire Mountain. Talking about Lord of the Rings. Cornered him in an abandoned mine. That is 3 days past, and Arthur's party has arrived after a hard journey at the mouth of the mine. They have girded themselves for a hard fight. But what could prepare them for the tricks of capricious destiny? And who can fathom the portent of the recent unforecasted eclipse of the sun? Dire prophecies echo throughout the kingdom. A climate of dread and foreboding prevails. Perhaps the fates are spinning unkind threads on their looms. So, there's a story. Spinning threads of destiny. Alright, so there you go. Pretty straight for Saturn. So that's the gist of it. So, the land was rich, brought baddies, now it's a cursed land. So now you gotta send out these heroes to kind of store back balance. Okay, so you got your aim options. You put your name, of course, game data. You can store your memory, I'm assuming. Select from the beginning, name your entry. Saving your worlds. Kind of gives you the gist of the D-pad. So D-pad, obviously move, highlight, start, buttons, bring up options, B, nothing, cancel selection, no function. So that seems pretty like standard modern. Usually B, I think even the the Nintendo Switch, it does the same thing. You go back, so cancel. So that's pretty much still modern for today. The C, check or talk. Okay, that's still the same button used today. Look left and right, no function. Y button, look up and down. Okay, so the X and Y are basically like an axis. If you guys remember the grid, so X, I thought Y was horizontal and X was vertical. I can't remember right now, but no, I think Y is vertical and X is horizontal. So yeah, so just like you remember it that way. That's an easy way to remember. Z looks straight in ahead, which makes sense. That's kind of also you go to 3D plane. Look forward, there's no function. Button L, select Pixie. I don't know what that is. It says note 3. Select Pixie. So I guess LNR can select the Pixie. I don't know what that is. It says look at note 3. So see page 16 for information how to use Pixie. So I'm assuming it's like a second character or a helper. I don't know. But the main buttons are usually going to be A, B, and C, which makes it very simple to use. To look will be your top buttons, so you can look around you. L and R is just basically to summon. It looks like to summon something, right? Like a pixie, kind of like maybe Zelda. I don't know. But pretty easy. Seems pretty easy, the controllers. Okay. So they give you the object of the quest. Shining the Holy Ark is a fantasy role-playing game. There you go. Set in three-dimensional world for you to explore with your loyal band of companions. Do battle with nefarious monsters and unravel mysteries profound in your efforts to recover a magical artifact of fabulous power. So there you go. Sounds like a magical ring to me. The true nature of the quest will be revealing only to those bold enough to persevere to the trials of each perilous dungeon. So I guess you go to dungeons and maze. Okay, so pretty straightforward. Suffice it to say that the adventure at hand begins in the dark mines of the Desire Mountains. Mountains of Moria? No, never mind. Okay, so where will you seek out and subdue Rhodey, an infamous ninja wanted by the king. So we must subdue Rhodey, a ninja. Alright, so Aaron King's progress. As you journey through the kingdom of the Enrich, you must solve the riddles of the timeless ruins, overcome the treacherous obstacles and labyrinths that stand in your way, and engage foul monsters in combat. At the end of each successful battle, encounter, your company of adventurers collects gold and experience. So that's how you gain gold and experience, right? Maybe you can buy stuff. Imagine armor, health potions, just the pretty basic stuff, right? And experience. So gold can be there we go, to buy items of various shops located throughout the kingdom. But experience is needed to advance levels and gain strength. Collecting gold experience is vital to succeeding the game and adventure. When confronted with a seemingly unbeatable foe, it may be a good idea to retreat and seek out some weaker opponent and gain experience and to increase your strength level before trying again. Take heart, there are no enemies or obstacles too strong to be overcome by the well-equipped and determined group of high level characters. So basically, level up. You can beat these guys, just level up. That's what they're trying to say. And basically, it might be a turntable fantasy, so it's like a fantasy role-playing game, so pretty basic. Whether searching the corridors of the dank subterranean maze or visiting the friendly townsfolks in isolated villages, most of your adventure will be spent in a 3D mode screen environment. Within the 3D mode screen, there are many types of modes. So again, I think we go to this, tells you the different type of modes you can look. Okay, so again, the X, Y, Z, X, Y, you look around up and down. Left to right, X, Y, up and down. I guess the Z, you look forward. Optional modes, you can check. You can use items, magic, check the status of party members, reconfigure several aspects of gameplay. Okay, so pretty basic. Battle mode, when you encounter a monster, the game automatically shifts into battle mode. Okay, so you change this basically. The battle option icon menu appears. If you succeed in the battle, you gain both gold and experience. So fight bravely. See the section below on page 13. Fact-finding mode. Not all the adventures will be spent on forbidding dungeons areas. You must interact with townfolks and other characters. You must meet in order to gather clues and purchase items to aid you in your quest. Move about the town and buildings just as in the search mode. Okay, so this is the search mode. And be sure to check all areas throughout the hidden treasures. When you meet other characters, press C to engage in a conversation. They might have some knowledge for you, a value to impart. Okay, so that should be fun. Exploring the dungeons. Okay, so unriddle the mysterious of the Holy Ark, Arthur and his companions must make their way through. Let me see if you guys can see this. Make way through the grim cave network. Murky. I just don't like that these are black and white. I really would have liked colors. Anyways, frozen mountain, caves, haunted ruins. These areas are known as dungeons, and while they hold many dangers for the unwary traveler, there are rewards for stout-hearted with fabulous hoards, lost ancient secrets, and items of magical power. A sharp-eyed adventurer may find helpful booty in the pools of water. Okay, so they're giving you a clue there. Or hidden under rocks. So basically check everything. Or release an enchantment pixie. There you go, an enchanted pixie from the trunk of an old tree. So there you get another clue. Treasures may be hidden anywhere in the dungeons, so check all the suspicious areas throughout by pressing button C. So I guess C is the one. That's going to be a main button you're going to be using. The wise will... So I guess C helps you look and also helps you interact with the townsfolk. The wise will remember that those who would find must seek. Very clear. So it's a searching game as well, right? Okay, dungeons, whether above ground or below, are notorious for their twisting passages, dead ends, and forking roads. As you travel through a dungeon, a map, the area you have already explored will fill out. Okay, so that's good. So you can like a little map, allowing you to keep your bearings and plot your course. Press start when you need to refer to the area of map of the dungeon or currently exploring. A map of dungeon you are in appears, I don't know why I said that, with the position and direction marked by the flashing red arrow. Okay, so at least that helps you. While the map is on screen, press D-pad up or down to view the upper lower section of the large map. That's good. Press left right. Okay, change forward to see the same dungeon complex. Press start again to return to search mode when you finish viewing the map. Okay, so start gets you back to search mode. So here are the options. So you got your magic. Okay, you got your investigations, your C button to look at stuff and question people, to use items in your possession. There you go. Tactics to check out character status and change gameplay configuration. So here you go. I guess they have strengths and weaknesses, the characters. Position submenu to use the item, bring up uses. So I guess you want to use it. That's the one that tells you using. To hand the item to another character. This is very clear. To discard to get rid of it. To put it on and equip it. So this is basically positioning the item. Either you give it away, you put it in your hand, you equipped it, or you throw it away, discard. Seems pretty basic. I think all fantasy games are like that. Tactics, so when you're in tactic mode, check the status of your member of your party so you can check them out. Reserve a team to bring up an inactive character into the main party. You can bring them up. Well, that's cool. I like that. Customize several aspects of the affecting gameplay. Okay. Commands. Select this to character control manual automatically. Bring them up to command screen. Okay, so you can bring them up. Okay, game screen. Okay, we got that. Usage screen is pretty straightforward. I don't think we really need to read that. Kind of tells you the magic. Your max hit points, your experience, your health points. So that'll be HP, MP, and EXP. So that seems pretty straightforward. Party status screen. So I guess you can see the status of all your other characters with you. Individual screen, like I said, here tells you what each one means. Oh, I'm wrong. Actually, HP means hit points. MP max number of magic points. I was wrong, so I apologize. The number of experience, I knew that one. The attack rating, so it gives you the attack rating. The defense rating, the agility. Yeah, so that's a CRT is a character's critical rating. Determine how frequently the character will be able to execute power attack. Okay, so I don't know how that works, but that seems to be important because they put double asterisks there. TEQ, the character's technique rating. Okay, so I guess what type of techniques or battle moves they have. The LC is luck rating. So I guess be successful in hitting or not, or dodging enemy's attack. Okay, so I guess that's important too. Magic defense rating for characters against enemy spells. MD, and BD is breath defense. I don't know what that is. Against breath attack. I guess there's breath attacks. Never seen that before. Okay. Highlight the enemy spell to view the brief description of the text, so you can look it up and kind of brief you a little bit. So, all right. So that's everything. That wasn't enough. reserve your team, command screen, system configuration, message. Oh, I like this. So you can't change the message speed. That I like. Window type. I like that. Window color. You can customize it. Sound and everything. Okay, that's really. I like this. You can actually customize a lot. The message of the boxes, the window type, the color, and the sound. So I do like that. So this is doing battle. Seems pretty basic. So when you encounter a monster while exploring a dungeon, I don't know if you guys can see or not, but this is like very dark. I mean, for me it looks light. I don't know how it looks to you guys. It's very difficult to kind of make it look on the screen. Anyways, so you encounter a monster while exploring the dungeon, the game automatically enters into battle mode. I think they said in the beginning. So let's move a little faster. The participants act in the battle order determined by their individuals' agility rating. Faster characters move faster, of course. Move first. The battle continues until all the members on one side are exhausted, no hit points remaining, or have fled before every round. You can modify your acting party roster, change character controls, opt to run away, or select one battle action for each active member of your party. There you go. The key to success in a battle is knowing your opponent, limits, and your own. Keep track of things like your current hit, magic points, how much damage various attacks and magic do, and how much damage different types of monsters can take. Okay, that seems important. The main three members of your party are Arthur, Rody, and Melody. Do not die if their hit points fall to 0 in battle, but they are out of commission until the end of the fight. So they don't die, but they will be out of commission for that fight. Once the battle ends, hit points of any main members who have fallen are restored to 1, and the characters are able to use magic in engaging battle. However, additional party members do not revive automatically after they lose their hit points. They can only be brought back from the brink by spells, special items, or priestly intervention. Okay, so when the battle's over, you will either receive reward gold and experience. No, you will get both gold and experience. Okay. That sounds straightforward. That's how most movies are played, these fantasy football games. So here's the battle. It's on your battle menu. Standard fight battle, substitution, retreat, command. Okay, this is fight. I guess when you're in fight mode. Engage your opponent, use magic, use item, or defend. Here goes into using magic. So magic, using characters, learn new magic. I think gain levels of experience. Okay, that makes sense. All spells come in different levels. Effectiveness beginning with level 1 when the spells are first learned and increased to a maximum level 4. So you can only increase it to 4. Higher level spells use more magic points, but also have stronger effect. You can select the level you want to use for a spell. I guess you can change it pressing the D-pad. That's good to know. I mean, I would just leave it on highest, right? That's just me. Okay. Characters are sometimes able to execute small special power attacks during hand-to-hand fights. Type frequently. The effectiveness of the character power attacks are determined by the individual CRT and TEQ rating. What was that again? What did CRT stand for? CRT is a character's critical rating. That determines how frequently the character will be able to execute power attacks. Okay. TEQ technique rating determines the number of type of power attacks. Okay. So there you go. Some power attacks do extra damage. Others help generate hit points or stun the opponent, but there's no way of knowing when they will deploy. Think of them as stroke of luck. Okay. Alright. Using pixies. Well, here's the pixies, I guess. Due to the influence of some cult power, the wee folk of Enrich have been frozen in magic and stasis and hidden throughout the kingdom. You can make allies of these tiny beings by discovering and releasing them from their enchanted slumber. Though small in stature, these characters can become valuable allies in your quest, bringing you luck in battle and helping you to find treasure. Hey, listen. Sounds familiar? You start the game with no pixie allies, but in the course of your adventure, you may uncover them concealed in unlikely places. Once you have befriended a pixie, it will appear on your icon in your bottom right corner of the screen, and it will follow along wherever you go. There are 5 types of pixie. Pixies, fairies, scubby, incubi, and leprechauns. Each, I don't know if that's how you pronounce them, each with a different icon. As you find more pixies, they will join your party and form groups with other pixies of the same species. When your monsters first appear, pixies may be used to launch a single first attack against it. The different types of pixies effective against a monster appearing from different directions as follows. So the type of pixies can be used. So pixies can be used with monsters coming from directly ahead of you. Fairies, monsters which attack from above. Succubus, is that succubus? That's a isn't that? I thought that was a demon, but okay. Succubus, monster appearing from the left of the party. Incubus, I thought that was another demon. Monster appearing from the right. And leprechauns, monsters coming from the ground. There you go. So, depending where you get attacked, that's really complicated. I don't like that. You can use depends which pixie you can use. Alright. When the monster appears from one direction, you can use a pixie of any of the corresponding types against them. For example, zombies appear from the left, and 2 Hindi beetles spring from the ground. You can use either the succubi or leprechauns. You can only use one, but it's being attacked. Okay, that makes sense. To use a pixie or group of pixies in battle, first select the icon pixie type and you want to use and pressing L and R. Highlighting the icon will flash, indicating that it's active pixie. When the monster first appears, press button A or C to send the active pixie. Okay, it's all good. A and C are going to be your main buttons. Okay. Experience you gain by uncovering additional gold. Okay, so basically that's it. And you will find aid in the quiet. Okay, perfect. So it's like a little buddy. Okay. So you can rest, refuge, I guess recover your health. Seems almost every game has that. Inns and pubs, almost every game has that as well. I'm not even going to go into it. Shops, I mean, you're going to get weapons and armor most likely. Yeah, that's what it says. That you need. Specifically, that's what it says. Weapons, armor. Okay, so pretty basic. You can buy, sell, repair, sell items. This doesn't make sense, but okay. Smithy. Not every town has a blacksmith, but it's an important resource. So you should remember where it is when you find one. Okay, so I believe it might have stopped here. So this is a whole buying area. Smithy. So Smithy's important because he's the only one that can use mithril ore, which is very Lord of the Rings. The smith can also, but his skills are known throughout the kingdom and worth a trip to a shop. So basically, he can forge. It looks like he can forge items from mithril for you, what you get from the caverns. House of worship. Most important site in the village is a church. Most churches are located in the outskirts. When you enter a church, you can speak with parishioners as you would in a shop or inn. And approaching the priest performs several valuable services for his flock. When you speak to him, the church options come up. So he can record, he can revive, he can cure, he can change class. There you go. Saving the game. When you start the game, pretty straightforward. Select new, blah blah blah. RAM located, okay, whatever. Just pretty straightforward to save the game. That's pretty much it. So I will actually be playing, I think, Shining the Holy Ark. I don't know how many hours. Oh, check it out. Sonic Jam, 4 legendary Sonic hits, plus 3D Sonic Museum. Alright, but this is it. Shining the Holy Ark. Came with this. This is a game. I took out the manual. Here's the back. It's an RPG beyond your wildest imaginations. Immerse yourself in a true multi-character RPG for SEGA Saturn. As a capable mercenary Arthur, you must summon every once of your role-playing powers and lead your comrades on a do-or-die hunt for the kingdom's sacred artifacts. So that's the whole thing. You're trying to find this artifact, right, that's going to heal the land. It's an RPG, so you'll be waiting for loading with enough medieval monsters and challenging for character controls to stretch your role-playing skills far beyond your wildest imaginations. So you can choose up to 8 unique characters, each with his or her own personality and mastery. Graphically lush RPG cast in the tradition of the popular Shining series. Okay, so this has, I'm assuming this is part of the Shining universe. Magic mode puts wizardry and sorcery at your fingertips. Interesting. Gameplay map allows you to track your progress and choose your next challenge. It's pretty good. Okay, so it seems like this is Shining series. I'm assuming this is part of the Shining universe. I'm not sure. I'm assuming it is. Anyways, I do like the CD. I like the purple. It's good. Again, if you want to see what's Sega CD Saturn, I'll see right here, like Sega Saturn in the corner. Looks good. This is supposedly a must play. So I'll definitely give it a try. It's a Shining series, and I would definitely should be fun. Let's see. Alright. There it is. You guys can see it. That's it. Looks good. We'll see how it goes. Should be fun to play. Should be, I don't know, maybe put 100 hours, I'm assuming, if not 40 minimum. But yeah, probably gonna have to get some RAM to save the memory. Anyways, all right. Thank you guys for everything. Give it a thumbs up, like, all that good stuff. Subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.